Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the Pure Rap Podcast. Got Kevin Darneezy with me, live on a Tuesday. Man, we haven't been live on a Tuesday in what? That was like our first day that we used to go live was on Tuesdays.
Something like that, man.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Turned into Mondays, Thursdays.
Went to Mondays, went to Thursdays.
Just staggered. It's like all over.
Hey,
Hopping
man,
all over.
the content don't stop, man. We keep working.
Facts,
It don't matter
facts.
what day it is. We working 24/7, man.
For real. Man, Kev need to get that Wi-Fi, that new and to get that new Wi-Fi, man.
Yeah, man.
No,
The storm's
I should
man.
be tweaking, man. The past 2 weeks,
Oh,
shit been
yeah.
tweaking.
Was
That Hurricane Hillary from last week.
Hurricane Hillary.
it?
Yeah, it's out, man. Out of the equation, man.
Was it crazy? Like, was it raining bad out there, or was it like how was it like in your guys' area? Like, was it just
my area? Wasn't as crazy, but certain parts of San Diego, like Mission Valley and like different freeways, was like closed off and all that. With floods, but Kev, I don't know about his area though.
Yeah, my shit, man. I had a tornado warning, man.
Yeah, that's wild.
I didn't expect that, man. I was just, I was playing man. What is it? 24, man. 24. And next thing you know, my phone buzzing for fucking tornado warning. I'm like, what the fuck?
This man was up by 20, about to throw his controller if the tornado and
You didn't know what to think. Like, man.
Middle of my franchise, I thought they're gonna cut my shit off.
They're gonna
go out.
they're gonna cut you off in the middle of the game. You can be,
right.
Throw the controller. That's hilarious.
Dealing with that, and what I got going on. I told you on the side, but we won't mention that on here. But no, I mean it's good that it wasn't as bad as what they
Well, they was cracking
projected it to be. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because they were talking about like inches of rain, floods. I'm like, damn, stay safe.
That was something. Yeah, that was something that was going on beginning of the year, but like I think when you like scared of the like city, the media and everybody wants to like to hoard the stores and like all the water gone, like
all the toilet papers and
it's crazy.
Yeah, I saw something like why you hoarding water when you just put a bucket outside.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Dude,
get that rainwater.
People out there washing their car in the rain.
Isn't that illegal though? Like technically, they say I think it's like illegal that you can't hoard. I think in certain states though, like it's something like that.
They was allowing it, man. I'll tell you.
Who's gonna stop you? Where they gonna be outside of everyone's house?
No, like during COVID, it used to be
rainwater,
like two or three or something. But
people
had like full big old Costco Kirkland waters in their car. They're going ham, man. They're going crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. All right, man. You guys ready to get into it?
Yeah, man. What we got, man?
We're looking forward to this, man.
Yeah. Very anticipated episode, man. We definitely been looking forward to this one. Shout out to Kev too, man, for getting this in the works. And shout out to everyone tuning in. You know what I mean? Shout out to everyone as well. But the guest that we have on, he goes by the name of Quincey White, Athens Park native, South Central LA. Formerly known as Dubb. He's worked with many artists such as Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, The Game, Styles P, I Am Sue, etc., etc., etc. He has a countless amount of projects released under both names, Dubb and Quincey White. So all you gotta do, go back and go check out the catalog. A lot of dope music. His newest single, Up, featuring Styles P, is out now and available on all streaming platforms. And just other accolades to his name as well, acting, modeling, et cetera, that we'll get into and start to, get to know more about him. So without further ado, let's introduce our guest, Quincey White.
Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man?
Good,
man.
Man, welcome, man. We again, like we said off air, we appreciate you, taking the time, hopping on with us, man.
Man, appreciate you guys for the invite, like I said.
No, most definitely. Man, how's your day been going?
Smooth, man. I just, went to go see my auntie, just been chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, nice. A little family. go check out the family.
Little family, little catch up.
We got that. We got that California sunshine back. So
Yeah, we're not in no storm. I don't know how it was in LA, with the hurricane and all that. How was that?
It was just raining for like a few hours.
man,
By the time it got to us, they said it was a tropical storm. It was just rain for probably about. It started probably like 5 a.m. the other night, and then it went on to like the evening time, and then it stopped, and then the next day it was sunny.
Yeah, just
and hot.
California,
yeah, just straight hot.
Now what it's cracked up to be that what they go crazy on the news and the social media and all that. Just trying to
people just get
out.
scared, man. People be reacting off of fear, bro. So,
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, what could you do if the ocean just came crashing in the city, like ordering them waters and all that shit ain't nothing. Like getting a tissue, wipe your ass. It's gonna wipe your ass while you floating down the street,
right?
with some wet toilet paper.
Use the shit off your fucking neck.
You're gonna lose everything, even your life. So,
bro, yeah, it could be a lot worse, but it's good. At least California got some rain. You know what I mean? I guess that's positive.
Needed it.
Yeah, so
definitely need that.
Tony said,
"Never rains in Southern California."
Exactly. So we needed it.
Yeah, we had a lot this year, in the beginning of the year. So I mean,
definitely helping that drought.
Yeah, we definitely need that.
So what we got, MCK? What we got in store?
All right. So first off, we usually start off with a segment called Rapid Fire. Kind of just like ice break. Usually, we normally do 5 questions, but we knocked it down to 3. Just kind of 3 random questions that have nothing to do with the initial interview about music, etc. Stuff like that. So
that's cool.
Get straight into that. Yeah. Welcome to Rapid Fire. And Caleb Peace when I put on the voice. I like to embarrass them.
Creepy.
Yeah. All right, let's get to it, man. First question is: you can have an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life. What is it?
Health.
Unlimited.
That's a good answer.
It's a good answer.
Only because I'm feeling that right now.
I'm gonna be like Family Feud. Good answer.
Good answer.
I mentioned earlier that I was dealing with some shit, man. I'm dealing with kidney stones right now, so my shit hurting, but we good.
Bro, hey, blessings to you, brother. Because shit, I got kidney problems too. I was inherited. I got kidney disease. So that's why I'm doing shit like this,
Right. Well,
watermelon, cranberry, all that shit, bro.
I'm gonna start joining you, man, because right now I'm, balancing 2 jobs, working overnight, working during the day, doing this. I take too much caffeine. I know that's I'm a mailman, so I definitely drinking a lot of water, but I'm also taking a lot of caffeine. So I feel like the caffeine's definitely fucking with it.
You gotta get rid of caffeine. I go straight to the kidney, bro.
Yeah. That's it kind of sucks managing everything, but I know now I'm strictly sticking to water.
You'll be good, bro.
Right, man.
All right. Real.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that was a great answer. Especially these days, man.
Right.
Work on your health, man. Second question: what is the best gift you have ever received?
Love. My daughter.
Damn. That's a great answer.
Another great answer.
How old is your daughter?
She's 8. She'll be 9 next month.
Nice.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Happy early birthday. Any plans?
Probably take her to Disneyland. She don't know yet, though.
I'll be there next Thursday.
Oh, he going to Disneyland. So.
I take my fiance for her birthday next Thursday. So
what are the odds? Disneyland is the
school's back, so hopefully it's not too busy.
Don't worry, Darnell. We'll go to Disneyland on our own. Forget them. We'll go to Disneyland on our own. All right, last question. Outside of music, who are some of your inspirations?
Outside of music, who inspired me lately? Been Terrence Bud Crawford.
Oh wow!
I've been telling people he was gonna knock Earl Spence out for months. Yeah. People thought I was smoking. And everybody was dodging my calls when he won, especially my homie Big Mike. Denzel, Michael Jordan, my daughter again, my mom. Yeah, list goes on.
Yeah, most definitely. That's dope. All right, so now get into the initial interview. Once again, shout out to everyone who's tuning in and everyone who's going to be watching the replay. We're also going to have the stream on audio, all the audio podcast platforms as well, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. And we'll also be playing Quincey White's new single with Styles P up at the very end, and we put the links in the description to make sure you don't got to stray too far. Just click right on the link in the description. They take you right to Quincey White's pages, so you'll be able to go to Apple Music, all that, and even your brand. Go check out his merch as well, the 7 Entertainment. So they'll all be up there. So our first question that we have for you is, what made you decide to rebrand your stage name from Dubb to your government name, Quincey White?
Good question. So I felt like just marketing purposes, like especially where the route I was going with my music, like telling real life stories, it was just real personal stuff. I was personal a lot with the music. So I felt like my government name matched more, and also I felt like it was more marketable because in LA, especially like in the gang culture, like it's a Dubb from every neighborhood.
That makes sense.
So usually, like, so say I got a new number, right, and I call somebody, yo, this Dubb, which Dubb?
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, the rapper, or blah blah, or like, and I didn't want to keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? So
makes sense.
I'm like, yeah, let me go with something that nobody has this name. Like, this is my name. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And I want to build the legacy for the family anyway. Like, so you get, famous off your real name. It's like, and you got that last name. It's like, oh, you related to Quincey White?
Yeah.
Like, just that legacy of the family, bro.
Yeah.
And you got a good name to be able to do that too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just like rolls off the tongue too. So, and yeah, that's a good thing too. I guess that makes sense as well as like even going through your Instagram, like other things that that you ventured into as well. You know what I mean? Having your name, your government name, probably a lot easier, like especially with acting and things like that.
For sure, yeah.
Acting, and then you also did modeling and some other stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that's actually definitely one of the questions we'll get into. All right, so next question. What role did music play for you as a kid growing up in South Central LA? And also, who are some of your musical influences? Which would be this kind of follow-up question.
So music like kind of got me by, you know what I'm saying? Like, life is hard for everybody. But music kind of made everything better. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just going, I'm from the era to where you had to go pick up the CD, you know what I mean? And you go look at the artwork. Sometimes the booklet will come with a poster. You know what I mean? And then you riding around and you're living with that body of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the CD player, you going to school, you hopping on the bus. So you got your CD player just playing that same CD for months and months, studying it. You know what I mean? Well, at least for me, you know what I mean? And I had a little CD book with all my CDs in there, like, and it was like, I only listened to people that I could relate to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, who were some of those guys?
Some of them guys was DMX. I remember in the 6th grade, I probably had like, It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Classic.
Nas. I remember Eminem. This Slim Shady LP came out. I had that.
Fire.
I had everything to do with Pac, because that's like my all-time favorite. Lauryn Hill, Snoop, Ice Cube, like just everybody, bro, that made like real good music. And I know from a child that I was attracted to storytelling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what influenced my style now, you know.
That's dope, though. So I guess that pretty much answers the question too, right?
Right.
And also, when did you kind of like start to get into writing your own music and going to the studios and stuff like that? Like, what age were you when you started writing your first rap?
Well, I think like in middle school, I was like dabbling, like writing little rhymes. I didn't think there was raps at the time. Just was trying to make some sense, like you know what I mean, just rhyming like poetry type shit. I never showed nobody or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I started to go with the homies. So me and the homies was like real big G Unit fans, and we would listen to all like the radio freestyles they would have and shit, and we get influenced by them.
Yeah.
And we didn't have a studio at the time, so we made like all our mixtapes on karaoke machines.
Oh wow.
So we'll go to the 99-cent store, we'll get some blank tapes, we'll record an instrumental on one, and then we'll record the lyrics on the other one. So it was like one of the karaoke machines where it had two sides. So you have the instrumental tape on one side, the blank tape on the other side. As the instrumental was playing, you got to rap your whole record.
And
like
that's different.
Your verse into your hook, to your second verse, to your hook, to your outro. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because you'll be on your second hook, and if you stumble the words, whole song got to do it over.
Damn.
You got to do it all one take.
Yeah, all one take, bro. And that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, so we came from some different shit, and then
that's like the training grounds right there.
Yeah, and we made whole mixtapes like that.
Damn.
So when people seen that type of drive, his cousin had a studio. My homie Low Pro, rest in peace. His cousin had a studio, and that's how we was playing basketball for our high school at the time, like freshmen. And that was the first time we kind of went in the studio. And then once we got in the studio, shit, I never wanted to leave. It was just that fun, and it ultimately made me stop playing basketball. I would still play like for fun, but I didn't want to be in the NBA.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to like spend all my time with this.
Okay, dope. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time I heard an answer like that. That's with the karaoke machine. That's dope, man.
Crazy, right?
Came from the trenches. I mean, now it's so
different.
different now with music. Everything's so digital. Everything's like nobody's buying CDs like that anymore and selling mixtapes like they used to. You know,
nah, bro. Nah, like trust me, I can go into detail about how the grind was. It was way different than the internet when I first started. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to do different shit for sure.
Do you find like, what do you find like do you find it a little different? Like obviously it's different, but like from back then, do you find it a little? Obviously now it's a little bit easier as far as with the internet, but there's everyone doing it. You know what I mean? So does that make it a little bit more difficult?
That's exactly what I was about to say. So okay, I'll just start. So from the groundwork that we used to do, we had to be out in the streets passing out CDs, putting up flyers, going to these clubs, shaking hands with the DJs and doing all that. So now, present time, fast forward to present time, you can DM somebody, you can, put your shit on all platforms and all that. The thing is, as easy as it to get it out there, it's hard because the market is oversaturated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody with that can go hustle up a few thousand or even a few hundred to get a small setup that's not that good of a quality, can go start something up and go get a distro kit or whoever they use for uploading to the DSPs and get on platforms. And So then to get it out to the people now, Instagram and everybody else is making you pay to show the followers that you work to get. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a battle, bro. Like the internet is a gift and a curse in my eyes. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. Definitely pros and cons to it.
Yeah.
Definitely agree. Yeah, pros and cons to that. So many new artists every day, every week, every month, every year.
Literally every day. Yeah.
Yeah, there's competition all the time. So everybody's putting it out, but it's hard to receive the love back from the music.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And before I go into the next question, I did want to ask, like in that that time when you were recording, when you guys were making the mixtapes on the karaoke machine, going to a studio, how was that process different? Like, did you realize, damn, I gotta like slow down? But, you know what I mean? I can't just spit all this from top to bottom, like in that beginning stage.
Yeah. So obviously, if you're used to recording like that, you'll think that's how you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
Nah, like we on Pro Tools, bro. You can do one thing at a time. Like you can do your verse, and so for the longest, I'll do my verse, my hook, and then we'll move the hook. I was learning how to fly hooks at 14 years old and actually record myself. So I've been knowing how to record myself since like 14. But now it's so advanced. Like I wasn't good at punching in, so I would just go all the way through with my verse. But now, like if I need to, I can punch in a line or a word in a line.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That detail. So it was definitely a adjustment going from like karaoke low quality stuff to recording on a like a DAW, so to speak.
Yeah. And that's crazy. So next question. What are some things you learned from being around hip hop legends, such as The Game, Nipsey Hussle, Styles P, et cetera, even I Am Sue, people like that as
well? That can be me too.
You as well?
That can be me. Like basically saying like,
that's what you meant.
I'm working with them. I'm working with them. It's not far fetched that I can be a legend.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like, if you really break it down to size, like I'm just somebody from South Central LA, that just said I want to rap. And when I was doing that, people looked at me like, damn, you about to rap? That's crazy. Like, when I started, it wasn't popular to do.
Yeah.
And it seemed like a far-fetched thing to make happen, especially with, the lack of resources that we're given from our community. So for me to take it as far as I took it, it's like, so when you reach, cross paths with these guys, it's just like affirmation. They're like, yeah, you're doing the right thing, and you could be named a legend when it's all said and done. You keep going.
That's real. What's kind of like? Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying like you're like you said earlier, like you're holding your legacy, like your name is going along with those other guy names too. Like as they grew up in the same neighborhood as you, in the same city as you, so you got all legends in the group.
Yeah, and then it's dope too being on those like tracks. It's like arguably having better verses too. You know what I mean? Where it's like you listen to it, you're like, oh, hold on, who's this guy? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, I kind of did that on purpose though, because I feel like when you're building a name and you are on the song with somebody bigger, the only way to capitalize off that moment is like having a better verse.
Yeah.
Because you are the, so to speak, underdog or the unknown person on the record. So I feel like you have to stand out in order for people to be like, go look you up. Because other than that, it's just a Nipsey song with somebody on it or a Game song with somebody on it.
Yeah.
You have to capitalize off the moment. So that's why I always try to do my best when those opportunities present themselves.
Yeah, well, you definitely have. That's for sure. I remember we were listening to you in high school too. Like I remember kept it a song back in like high school too. So
yeah, that's some stuff. Full circle moment. Like, you know what I mean? Now you're doing a podcast and y'all that's fire.
growing up, I mean, The Game was my favorite rapper. Like that's documentary is what introduced me to hip hop. I've said many times on here. I just remember, watching the How We Do video as a kid. I asked my mom, "Who's that?" She didn't know who it was, so I just waited to I waited to the end of the video to pop up, and I saw The Game featuring 50 Cent, which I knew 50 Cent. I felt like The Game stood out more. And I remember you're on a track on one of The Game's track with Ken, at the time K Dot and all them. What was it? Cali. I can't say the word, but Cali. So
good save.
You had that classic sample and all that, and I just felt like ever since then, I knew your name, and then always been tapped in since.
Man, appreciate it, brother. For real.
As a kid from 2005, I was like 7. Yeah. So
you was that young?
Yeah, I'm born 97. So
97.
I remember my mom not wanting to buy me a parental advisory CD, but throw a temper tantrum, get what I want. So
like shit, mom, I'm here to cussing anyway.
Yeah, right.
Real life, huh?
That's hilarious.
You're begging my mom, I'll do all my chores.
Yeah, right. Come on, I want this CD.
I want this CD. Nah, it goes all full circle. Yeah, it's like especially with I remember when Crenshaw first came out. Like, I was like dying to hear it. Like, I was like, dang, like ready for the countdown, everything. Played it all the way through, and and now it's like we finally get to see the person that I was listening to up close. And honestly, that's really one of my favorite songs. Was the song you were on. I actually play that a lot. Like Don't Take Days Off, like the hood,
my favorite Nip song.
Of course, everything. It's like it was one of those powerful records that don't get talked enough. But the whole project itself was good. So
I appreciate that, man.
But yeah.
And also, what's like the best advice like you've received kind of in your field, you know what I mean?
I would say to not compete with anybody else, because it's hard not to look at other people and feel like you racing or in competition with people when you looking, especially with people in the same field as you. And you feel because we all feel like we better than everybody as far as with our talents, right? So if you see somebody doing some shit that you haven't done yet, it can get to you, especially if you haven't reached where you want to reach. So people will tell me just continue to do what you do and, sharpen your craft up and, and run your own race. You know what I mean? Don't compete with nobody. Get if anything, get inspired by those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would tell anybody that in any field they're doing, let the things that you want to do that you haven't accomplished yet inspire you instead of it bothering you or you feel like you're entitled or you should be in that spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna take that, especially too, even with our podcast, we always kind of say the same thing, you know what I mean? So run our own race, do our own thing.
Yeah, because it'll step up as time go on and progress,
Facts.
One day y'all in the studio together or something, with a big fat background,
Yeah. That's next up. I'm the only one holding us back from that. I'm in Minnesota right now, but I'm gonna be moving back to Cali and
and then y'all be good, But you're doing what you gotta do for right now,
Exactly.
So that's important. Instead of not doing it at all, you finding a way to get it done, and that's what's most important.
All right, finding ways, working around the obstacles to get it done. So
exactly, just sticking to the plan, not worried about what all the other people out there are doing. Sticking to what we know, what we want to show out, and what we want to showcase for the audience and the people that support us. So.
Yeah, and like you said too, it's you can learn. You can always learn from others as well, just from watching, kind of or observing more so. I'm one of those people. Especially if I watch something, I'm like, I like kind of what they did there, but it's what if you added your own little twist to that? You know, I mean, kind of like even in hip hop, you know, you got a certain flow. You hear, I could spin that. You know what I mean? Do my own little thing. You know, so
for sure.
Yeah. All right, tell us about your brand / label, The 7 Entertainment.
Okay, so I wanted to build my own brand and label. So for a long time, I was trying to figure out what am I gonna name it? What am I gonna name it? Because throughout the years, like I would rebrand myself, make a new company, and I was like, I want something that's gonna stick forever that I don't want to change, you know, and that really represents me and where I come from. So I was raised on the east side of LA on 127th and Broadway, in the Athens Parks. So my block was called the 7. And instead of making it like some gangbanging stuff, the 7 is a powerful number. It represents completion. It's you know, God made the world in 7 days. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I had a song. What was it called? 7 Daily Sins, and I kind of like say what the 7 mean.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like I'm a grown man now. You know, it's nothing street to do with the 7 Entertainment, but it is like a nod to my roots. Like even if you look at the logo, because my neighborhood we wear the Angel A hat. So the 7, I put the 7, I put the halo over it. Just that like little subtle nod.
Man, that's dope.
But it looks like if a kid was wearing it,
yeah,
it wouldn't look like he's representing nothing bad. You know what I mean? Because it's not. Because it's not.
No.
You good, Kev?
Yeah, I'm at the stop cam. I'll be back in a second.
All right, definitely.
I need to get this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was about to tell him to check his Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi glitching up a little bit. You know?
Technical difficulties.
He was in and out the matrix.
Yeah. I always be saying he be looking like especially sometimes when we sound choppy, we sound like the Decepticons, like that. Sound like
the Android quality, man. Like, come on, man. The Apple, man.
Look like he's still on San Andreas, that GTA. No, honestly, man, you kind of got us on a lucky day. We're not roasting each other as much today, so.
Oh shit, that's cool. Shit, I like those sessions.
We're a bit more friendly today. But it's the merch too, because I was looking at the merch, and you still putting up like new stuff as well on your
yeah, all that shit is like it's mostly sold out. I just I haven't like came out with a new capsule, so that's something that I'm working on. It's just like the music, we prioritizing that right now, and I feel like
definitely
the merch will probably come sooner, like when the tour get put together or something like that. You know what I mean, to make it convenient. But the website will be updated, so if you somebody that stay in tune with the website and my Instagram, you'll see all updates that come from me, whether it's music or merchandise or shows. Anything that has to do with the brand will be, you know, provided to the people that support it.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm trying to give me one of them caps, man. So
trying to get
it. And I got y'all, man. I got y'all.
So I need the hat.
Yeah, the hat.
Oh, they got the dad hats
dope,
too.
Yeah, and the logo is fire too.
I appreciate you, bro.
So we got a couple more questions. Kind of what we were speaking on earlier. What inspired you to venture into other opportunities outside of hip hop, such as modeling, acting, voiceovers, etc.?
Well, those things kind of came naturally. You know what I mean? When you in hip hop, a lot of opportunities present themselves just off of you just, you know, getting more opportunities within hip hop, right? Just getting more notoriety and your face being out more. And ever since I was young, people were like, "White, oh, you look like you model. I'm tall. I'm slim, marketable." So people was trying to push me into modeling. So I had my first I think what was it? Shoe Palace reached out for a campaign.
Oh wow.
And I was like in all the shoe palaces doing their Boys in the Hood capsule, and so I got into it naturally. Then I have a close friend named Jerron. He's pretty much like a supermodel. He does all the bigger shit, you know, and he hooked me up with his agent, and that's how I got into that. Um, my videographer Yellow, he got me into the voiceovers because he was working closely with brands like Adidas or just whoever he was working with. I was like, oh, they needed a voiceover, and he knows somebody perfect for it, and I got into that naturally, just knowing people, bro.
Yeah.
And the acting thing, I can't speak on what's coming, but I did something to inspire me to go do that too. So, and I felt and I feel like acting is an art. You know what I mean? Just like how music is an art, you're able to storytell through audio. I feel like acting, you can storytell, you know, visually, and also you can use your voice and tap into different emotions within certain scenes and certain, you know, situations. So I feel like it's still performing, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, when I thought about going to school for it, I got nervous because, you know, I'm so good at rapping. I didn't want to suck at something else. You know what I'm saying? So, but I had to have that talk with myself, like, bro, you got to allow yourself to be a rookie at something, or even just a student. You know, even though I have got better with rapping, I'm still a student. Still a student of the art form.
Yeah.
So same thing. So I let go the anxiety and push the payment. Like, okay, pay for the school, and now I'm 9-10 months in, and I'm having a blast, man. And I can't wait to get on set and show what I got. You know?
Yeah. And I was gonna ask for the PRP exclusive, but you know,
no. Like, nah, it's in the
so
process.
we can't talk about it. It's a secret.
You're working on that.
In the works.
Yeah.
It's in the works.
I would definitely be tapped in though.
Nah, for sure. And congrats too, man. It sounds like that's definitely sounds like something big too. You know
yeah, no, that's great. It sounds like you changed so many different lanes in your life, like far as your career. I mean, you changed your name, you
new opportunities,
avenues, and you're building different opportunities off of just seems like just networking. You just talk to somebody, they just giving you opportunities, and you know you just kind of overcame over the.
Yeah, man, that's all it's about. Resources, opportunities, capitalizing on those opportunities.
Capitalizing for sure.
You know what I mean? And just keeping God first, really, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big part of it too. Just relying on that faith and just knowing that, you know, something's gonna happen as long as I put work in, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna add that too, like you said, to capitalize. Like that's definitely like a testament of, you know, to yourself as well. You know that, you know, you're allowed these opportunities, like, or people are even like, oh, I got, you know, what I could get, you know, I got Quincey could, you know, do this voiceover, or you know, the modeling, whatever. Like the fact that, you know, they look at you as someone reliable as well, and you're showing up. You know what I mean? And knocking out of the park too. So
yeah, does that also
speaks volumes? You know,
push you to keep going too, like having that right circle of people that like pushes you and motivates you to do those type of things. Like they suggest you to do the modeling and then the voiceovers, and acting was like something you know did on your own. Like, does it take a right type of people or group to keep you going?
Well, I feel like, you know, it's definitely important of the people you hang with. You know what I mean? That's one thing, and then the team. You know, the collective that you push forward with to try to crack through this business, whatever you're doing. You know, I'm an entertainer at the end of the day. I'm an artist at the end of the day. So the people around me know that, and they're only going to put me in the situations that are going to best fit that. You know what I mean? My friends not going to compromise that, and my team not going to compromise that. And we all going for the same goal, man. We're just trying to create art at a high level and hip hop art at a high level, and you know, take care of our families and create generational wealth. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, that's real.
Sure.
Now, last question we always end off with is what's next for Quincey White? Man, I know you just dropped the new single, you know what I mean, with Styles P. Once again, we're going to be playing that at the very end to close the show, called Up. They got an album brewing as well. Something in the works, or, you know, a project?
Yeah.
Project.
It's
TRP exclusive? No, I'm playing.
It's some shit coming, man. Trust me, it's some shit coming, bro. I just pray everybody prepared for it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's some good
we've
shit
been bumping
coming.
that up all weekend, man.
Yeah, Up. What I could say is that video coming out tomorrow. So that's you know, that's an exclusive.
Okay, we definitely gonna be looking forward to that.
Yeah. Man, Styles P is one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Yeah, I got the ghost with me, man. I got the ghost with me in the video, so it's humbling, man, and it's surreal. It's humbling and surreal, bro. So I'm happy for that. But what's next is just higher level, bro. Just everything elevating, bro. Everything, the music, the visuals, the visibility, the opportunities are being bigger, like just everything bigger, bro. That's what I can say. What's next for me, man?
Everything's going up.
Everything, exactly. That's why this first single up, because that's who we going.
Really,
only up,
really up though.
Only up.
I see what you did there, Kev. I see what you did there.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
only up from here, man.
Yeah,
really
I mean,
you're
elevating us too. You know, I mean, even, you know, hopping on our podcast. You know, we're building up and, you know, trying to make a name for ourselves as well, and, you know, build our platform. So we appreciate, you know, you for giving us that opportunity.
At the end of the day, I'm the underdog, bro, and I know what it feels like to start, you know. But I admire y'all for starting and staying consistent.
Yeah, we're on 2 years in, 3 years in.
Yeah, that's the only way. And then people won't see their numbers the way they wanted to see it in that amount of time, and they quit.
Yeah, we always preach this every time. Like, people are so quick to give up.
Bro, I've been at this shit for a minute, and I'm still considered like respected underground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know if it's meant, I'm gonna get to that level, and even without that level, I'm in love with the art. So
don't just enjoy doing it anyway.
Exactly, I'm gonna be doing it anyway. The people that quit, bro, they want a lifestyle from it.
Yeah, you must not love it enough.
That's not, you know. Yeah, exactly, bro.
That instant gratification. Yeah,
man. Especially with these days. So, man, y'all keep going and stay down.
Most definitely. And one more thing I want to ask just before we end it is, did I know Styles P, like, he got, you know, the pharmacy, you know what I mean, that he, you know, been plugging to and putting out. Like, you been looking into that or anything like that, or he put you on any game? I got some black seed oil for
pharmacy. So it's crazy because I'm already like into health.
Yeah, same.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get it when I was in NY doing what I was doing. I didn't get a chance to stop by the store, but I'm gonna be going back to NY soon, and I'm gonna go to both of his stores, Pharmacy for Life and Juices for Life.
Yeah, he got a Juices
for Life.
Shout out to Styles P.
So yeah, man, he doing this shit. He's really doing this shit, man. The OG is doing this thing. He's showing a lot of love. So
that's dope, man. That's dope.
Man, shout out to Styles P, man.
For real.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And shout out to Quincey White as well. Once again, man, we have the links in the description. You don't gotta stray too far. You know what I mean? We did the hard work for you. I say this every week. Every time we do an interview, you know, anything, I got the links in the description for every artist, every, you know, whatever it is, producers, graphic designers, whatever it is. All you gotta do is click the link in the description and take you straight to it. And we're gonna be closing out the show by playing Up once again, featuring Styles P. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. and go check out our last episode. We're gonna be back on Thursday actually with a new interview with the producer. And man, yeah, go follow Quincey White on all platforms at Quincey White. It's right up there. So, and man, once again, man, thank you for taking the time, and we appreciate you. Man.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you all, man.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that video tomorrow and everything you got coming in store, man.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
All right, man. We're gonna get into this newest single, Up, Quincey White featuring Styles P, and hope everyone has a good rest of the night. And yeah, man, let's get into it.
Sure.
Quincey White.
1,000,000 spooks. You hear me, baby?
All this gas, y'all see the price and now y'all freaking out. Trigger finger fucking the pussy liquor shot, eat you out. Never is my name in a rap nigga mouth when he's speaking out. So I've been patiently waiting on a sub like a teacher out. Peep this out, I leave you on the scene bleeding, motherfucker screaming like a preteen, seeing a Stephen King scream. Look at my 16s and tell me you don't see demons. I'm a nightmare for any dreamer, y'all seen me. We fighting over who next out the city, that's silly stuff. I'm bar sparring with J-Nice and Jada and Katie Tush. Don't try to dab me if it's up, it's really up. I take the beat, dip it in blood like video. I ain't nothing to talk about, my nigga. Nah, if it's up, it's up. You see me in the streets and try to dab me up. Now we ain't doing that. Clearly, nigga, we ain't on the internet stuff. Nah, we ain't the type to type. Nah, if it's up, it's up. We do this for the sport, who wanna fuck with us? Come on. 7 in this bitch, the crowd pump me up. Let's go. I'd rather not shed blood, but if it's up, it's up. Go. Nah, if it's up, it's up.
Niggas try to ask what's up. I say the price of work. Never speak on the cold, you ain't the cypher first. Yeah, I stay on the move, homie, the Nike's work. Father forgive, they bring the pipe to church. Even the mosque, nothing's getting squashed. If it's up, till your head is off, that money's getting washed. Probably in a Dodge, playing some Mary Blige. That's a Hellcat, been to hell and back. Cause I'm hard now, I'm parked in the garage. Headed to the crib, if it's up, it's all good. Cause it's hammers in the bars. Niggas said they got bars. They gotta convince me. SP and Quincey, my lifestyle is large.
Ain't nothing to talk about, my nigga. Nah, if it's up, it's up. You see me in the streets and try to dab me up. Nah, we ain't doing that. Clearly, nigga, we ain't on the internet stuff. Nah, we ain't the type to type. Nah, if it's up, it's up. Do this for the sport, who wanna fuck with us? Come on. 7 in this bitch, the crowd pump me up. Let's go. I'd rather not shed blood, but if it's up, it's up. Nah, if it's up, it's up. Up like the arrow pointing north on the compass. Up like my dick, cause life's a bitch, so I fuck it. It's up like a bag handed from Warren Buffett. Stick your toe up in this water, I really wouldn't trust it. Cause you never know what's swimming in the bottom of this bitch. But ain't no bottom feeder, nigga, I swallow up a whole school of cliques in this rap game that's supposedly on the top tier. But he just one man, that's really not fair. Let's stop here. I used to doubt myself, but how can I when I'm that guy? Talking Aaron Hall, singing panties off at 89. I put the beat on niggas like I'm Teddy Riley. Swear to God, I catch a body versus everybody. Better tell them about me. I ain't nothing to talk about, my nigga. Nah, if it's up, it's up. You see me in the streets and try to dab me up. Nah, we ain't doing that. Clearly, nigga, we ain't on the internet stuff. Nah, we ain't the type to type. Nah, if it's up, it's up. Do this for the sport, who wanna fuck with us? Come on. 7 in this bitch, the crowd pump me up. Let's go. I'd rather not shed blood, but if it's up, it's up. Nah, if it's up, it's up.
Yeah, man, I say big up to the upper